Yo guys, what's going on? It has been a while. It's your boy Wombo, uh, here to talk about KVK 4 and how it went down. This video is mainly going to be for our members, just to give a bit of behind the scenes and backstory of KVK 4 and what actually went on. There's a lot that happened in this KVK. We're obviously back in Home Kingdom. KVK is officially over. Oh, this KVK was an absolute nightmare. We spawned into a horrible, horrible camp. So we spawned in to to being in the same camp as 3495, who betrayed us in KVK 3. Okay, so that was already off to a bad start. Then 3470. Now this was the biggest letdown in this KVK. Where do I even begin? So they were the coalition leaders at the start, and they led horribly. They were inactive, and they had about 5 active fighters the whole time. Their leadership was completely inactive. They'd never speak to us. It was an absolute shambles. We later on found out that before KVK even started, they planned on migrating. And they didn't care about winning this KVK. They didn't care about rewards. All they cared about was literally farming kill points for themselves. So that's what we're working with. And then 3465, who, again, had like 5 active players. It was an absolute shambles. Our camp was horrible, and then we allied with Earth, who also were horrible. I mean, they had 92 who deleted all their territory and shit and fucked up Earth pretty bad. Yeah, it was a pretty poor KVK. 3482 was put in a pretty bad position. Not much we could really do about it. But we did well. We did well. Being the second weakest kingdom by power in the KVK, we came third in DKP, and Windcam came first in DKP, led by 3482. I feel like we showed not only to ourselves but to other people that we have a decent fighting group here in 3482. And I think we performed better than we thought we would as well. I mean, there's a lot of controversy, with fire, water, and everything. 3488 tried to, spread a lie and a rumor that 3482 was talking to 3475, and we were trying to stat pad and help them win the star, yada yada. The truth behind that is there is absolutely no truth. 3488 tried to make a conspiracy because they're a greedy, egotistical kingdom, and they just want to start drama wherever, and they want to put down on everyone. The reality is Earth was finished before it started. They literally got blocked from Kingsland, so we decided as a camp. We started the conversation in our camp diplomatic chat, and we were talking about what we wanted to do, because we were still fighting water at past 7. We were ready to go into Kingsland, and we realized Earth aren't going to make it into Kingsland. It's over for them. So we had 2 options. We rather took a 2v1 in Kingsland, which is such a stupid idea, because we had 2 active kingdoms in our coalition, which was 3482 and 3495. The other 2 kingdoms were dead. So we're not going to take a 2v8 in Kingsland, because we're not going to win it, right? There's literally 0 point. We'd be killing our kingdom if we did. So what we decided to do instead was we decided to go back into Zone 5 against Water and try and catch them off guard. So we waited until Kingsland opened, because we thought that Water would be distracted on building in Kingsland, and we made a surprise move in Zone 5. Now, 3488 tried to claim that this was, we were in cahoots with Water. We were trying to boost their kill points. There was less than 100 million kills gained in that fight. All we did was we literally silently fort dropped on the Martel Bastion, and we popped Skillful Craftsman and tried to build to Frederick's Bastion as fast as possible. Because, I mean, in our eyes, the way that 3482 viewed this situation was, we've lost KVK. What is the best thing we can do for our kingdom? You know, we want to get as many rewards as we can because we've lost, so we're obviously not going to get that many. So why would you not at least even attempt to get the most rewards you can possibly get? So we planned, we fort dropped, and we built as quickly as we can to those bastions. We were there for about an hour before water actually realized and before they came to defend it. So we got to the Frederick Bastion. They started building towards the fortress on the Martel Bastion. We tried to defend it. They burnt it. Literally, as soon as they burnt that fort, we left. We pulled out of that fight because we realized, hey, we're not going to be able to get the bastions, so there is no point in fighting. Because guess what? We weren't there to feed water, even though water did deserve the star because they didn't cheat to get the DKP to take the star. They actually fought the most and won them the KVK. No, we were literally there for the sole reason of trying to maximize the rewards that we could get from that KVK. Because why would you not? It's stupid not to. If you have a chance to get extra rewards, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, I know who wouldn't. 70, because they only cared about themselves and the kill points. But anyway, so that's that. 3488 made up a lot of lies. And they're not looking too good either. All their best players are leaving them. It's self-explanatory. They're recruiting deadweights. They're trying to keep their reputation going, but it's not lasting very well. And 3482 has actually got an insane migration. We actually just picked up a pretty good player today. We are looking pretty good. But yeah, that's the long story short of the KVK. We got stiffed. We got horrible allies, and we got a horrible camp. It was never going to be a KVK win, but again, we fought really well. We got really good DKP, really positive things to take away for our kingdom anyway. For a lot of other kingdoms, not really. It was a pretty bad KVK. We might not have got that's our first loss as a kingdom, but I mean, hey, you win some, you lose some. But we came out of it with good shit. We got Ort Archers. We had a lot of people in the top 10 in the kills and stuff. There's definitely positives to take away from that KVK. And going into next KVK, I think we're going to be a pretty strong force to be recognised with. I mean, you know, we're not 60 GT or anything. We're a fucking C-seed kingdom. But, I mean, I think we're going to be quite a strong hitter, which is essentially the plan. And then I'm going to start working on my Archer set next, which actually I do want to start doing now. I maxed out the bundle for this, but I need to figure out what I'm actually going to go for, because I'm planning to make an Archer set as my 4th March. Oh my god, bro, I don't want Edward, man. No one wants Edward. Did I get anything good? No, not really. I didn't even get good speeds or anything. That was a fucking L. That was such an L. Holy shit. I don't even get a... Oh dear. I don't even know if I have the new purple commander recruited. Maybe I do. No, so this one, I don't think I even have this guy recruited, and I want to get him, but I'm not getting very lucky in the gold head department. I didn't even get that many speed ups. That was really, really not that good. Now that we've spoke about the KVK itself, I'll talk about individual stuff. I think I did pretty well this KVK. I got 1.4 billion kill points. It was a pretty solid KVK in terms of individual rewards. I mean, I got myself... Oh, I did just get him. Fuck yeah. Yes. Yes, thank you. I'll slurp them gold heads up real fast. I managed to get myself an Autarch, which means I ended up getting Hunter, which is a really, really, really nice upgrade. I also managed to pick up some more inscriptions for my infantry, so that's starting to look a bit better, which is nice. I need to be working on them. I'm about to hit VIP 17 this weekend, so that's going to be nice as well. Get a little bit of an upgrade there. Where is it? Here. Yeah, so I did 3.5 million deads, a lot of resources spent, but I ended up getting 10 in kill points and 8 in healing, and then I think I was 11. This one was a old scan, but I got the fucking kill whale thing, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, I think I got like 11th in deads. Someone zeroed themselves right before the Autarch ended from Earth to try and get an Autarch, which I mean is fair enough. You got to do what you got to do, but yeah, so we missed out the triple Autarch. But I mean, individually it was a pretty good KVK, and I think for 82 it was also a pretty good KVK. We've picked up a really good migration out of it. I can't even lie. We've picked up a really good migration. No, not here. This will go up to about 120, 130 billion kill points by the end of migration. We're going into quite a long off season, so I'm going to be doing a lot more content. The reason I didn't post any content in KVK4, I was planning on posting a lot, but every fight there was, I was obviously in voice chat with everyone, and because we were stuck with horrible allies who basically didn't show up to any of the fights and it was just us there fighting, most of the voice chats consisted of us not talking very nice things about our allies, so we decided it was best to not post those videos while we're in KVK because, well, you don't want to start drama when the KVK is not even over yet, so that's why the content sort of stopped during KVK. But now that we're out of that horrible, miserable KVK, I plan to start the content thing again. Do Champion of Olympia, which I've started, and we've got Ark of Osiris, which I might be able to do as well. Which would be good. But yeah, Champion of Olympia, I could do some content because I actually finally figured out how to get some wins. So, huh? Oh yeah, that's the one. I finally figured out how to get some wins, so we're gonna try and hit Diamond this weekend, which would be my highest rank ever. We're also gonna be playing some other games, so I might upload some content on that. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting back into the content side of things again. I'm also just looking forward for this off season, just working on the kingdom. We've started to clear the map again. We've got a pretty decent sort of, that Rogue Alliance is about to be burnt. We're forting these two soon, and then every Rogue Alliance is burnt basically. So we're working on territory, nice and chill, get everything sort of sorted, prepare ourselves for next KVK. I'm excited. I'm excited for going forward in this game. I'm glad that we can put KVK4 behind us because, like I said, it was just an absolute nightmare. Trying to deal with 70 and stuff was just horrible, man. I mean, yeah, it was not fun. But hey, it is what it is. So that's probably all for today, guys. Yeah, I'll be posting some more content soon and getting back on that wave. So